Previously, we covered the core foundations. Now, in part 2, we tackle the 2026 solar eclipse, path of totality, UK visibility, and best places to watch. If you are planning for the 12th August 2026 solar eclipse, this is the full practical guide. Where totality really is, what the UK will actually see, and how to decide whether to stay local or travel for the full experience. First, the one-line summary. The UK does not get totality in 2026. The UK gets a deep, partial eclipse. That is still dramatic, but it is not the same event as standing in the path of totality. And that distinction changes everything about how you should plan the day. A solar eclipse happens when the moon passes between Earth and the sun, but the moon's shadow has layers. The dark inner shadow, called the umbra, is where totality happens. The lighter outer shadow, called the penumbra, is where you get a partial eclipse. In August 2026, the umbra misses the UK, but the penumbra covers it. So what does that mean in practice? In a deep, partial eclipse, daylight does drop, shadows look strange, and the sun becomes a crescent through safe solar viewers. But the sky does not fully switch to night-like conditions. You will not see the solar corona with the naked eye in the UK. You will not get that sudden 360-degree twilight effect that eclipse chasers describe. For totality in 2026, you need to be in the narrow track across Greenland, Iceland, and northern Spain, with a tiny segment in northeastern Portugal. That is where the sun is fully covered for a short window. That is where the world goes quiet, temperatures can dip, birds can react, and the corona appears. Now let's make this useful for UK viewers. If you are staying in the UK, your goal is simple. Maximize your visible western to northwestern sky near eclipse maximum, keep safety perfect, and reduce cloud risk by choosing a backup location within driving distance. Here is how I would plan it. Step 1. Know your local percentage and timing. Different UK regions will see slightly different maximum coverage and timing. Roughly speaking, much of southern and central England gets very high partial coverage, often around the upper 80s to low 90% range, with London commonly quoted around 90%. Scotland and Northern Ireland also get strong partial views, though the exact percentage differs by city. Do not rely on a generic national timing graphic. Use a location-specific eclipse calculator for your exact town. A few minutes makes a big difference to set up, filming, and crowd movement. Step 2. Choose your horizon, not just your postcode. In 2020, for many UK locations, the sun will be relatively low in the sky during key phases. That means a blocked horizon can ruin an otherwise perfect weather day. A hill, building line, T-belt, stadium roof, or even a raised motorway edge can hide the sun at the wrong moment. So visit your spot in advance, stand where you will film, and check the same compass direction at the same local time window. Step 3. Create A, B, and C sites. Weather in the UK is changeable, especially for low sun events. You should not have one viewing location. You should have 3. A is your preferred scenic site. B is a practical fallback 20 to 40 minutes away. C is a final contingency with fast access and open horizon. Make the go or no-go weather decision early enough to relocate without stress. Now, location ideas by UK region, focused on horizon and logistics. For London and the southeast, coastal and elevated points can help if they provide clear western sky and simple transport. Look for places with minimal tree line and no tall buildings in your target direction. Urban parks can work, but only where skyline clutter is low. If you are filming, arrive early because public spaces can fill quickly. For southwest England and Wales, Coastal viewpoints can be excellent when sea horizon visibility is good. The advantage is often a cleaner horizon than inland valleys. The risk is marine cloud and wind. Bring lens cloths, weather protection, and a stable tripod setup. For Midlands locations, the best sites are often open farmland edges, reservoir approaches, and elevated ridgelines with broad sightlines. Avoid tree-heavy valley floors, where low-angle sun is frequently blocked. If you cannot scout in person, use topographic maps and street-level imagery beforehand. For Northern England, coastal and moorland edges can give wide sky access. But transport and parking matter, especially if many viewers choose the same known viewpoint. Build extra time into your plan, because late arrival can force you into a blocked horizon. For Scotland, you may have very strong visual drama from landscape contrast, but local weather variability can be high. Prioritize sites with multiple nearby alternatives so a cloud patch does not end your day. Have a rapid relocation route and pre-save maps. For Northern Ireland, seek open horizon points with quick road access and plan for cloud-based flexibility. With a deep partial, any clear gap in cloud can still produce excellent crescent phases and strong content for video. If you are deciding whether to travel for totality, use this framework. Option 1. Stay in the UK for the partial eclipse. Pros: low cost, simple logistics, less travel risk. Cons: no totality, no corona, no true eclipse darkness. Best for first-time observers, families, and creators, producing practical UK-focused guides. Option 2. Travel to northern Spain. Pros: generally easier travel from the UK than Arctic options, strong tourism infrastructure, many potential observing zones. Cons: crowd pressure in famous areas, transport bottlenecks, and local weather uncertainty. Best for viewers who want the full totality experience without extreme expedition logistics. Option 3. Iceland or Greenland. Pros: spectacular landscapes and memorable totality environment. Cons: higher cost, tighter logistics, and weather uncertainty that can be significant. Best for experienced eclipse chasers, comfortable with complex travel plans. No matter where you watch, safety is non-negotiable. During all partial phases, you must use proper solar filters. Use certified eclipse glasses from reputable suppliers. Do not use sunglasses, smoked glass, old film, or improvised filters. If using binoculars, cameras, telescopes, or spotting scopes, the solar filter must be on the front of the instrument, not near your eye. Never look at the sun through unfiltered optics, even for a second. For creators filming the event, here is the practical setup checklist. 1. Wide establishing camera for landscape reaction. 2. Telephoto camera with certified solar filter for sun detail. 3. Locked tripod and spare battery. 4. Manual exposure presets tested before eclipse day. 5. Audio recorder for live reaction and crowd ambience. 6. Backup phone capture in case a primary camera fails. Subscribe so you do not miss it.